Hi there, and thanks for checking out this video. I'm John from TennisCompanion, and today we're checking out the Spinfire Pro 2. Before jumping in, I wanted to let you know about a new product I designed, the TennisCompanion Vibration Dampener. Built with a uniquely formulated soft rubber compound, these dampeners will improve your racket's feel and enhance its sound. They feature specialized teeth to prevent them from falling out, thoughtful construction that fits all racket models, and a clean, lightweight design. Just hit the shop link below the video to check out all the details. If you're in the market for a new ball machine, then yes, I absolutely recommend the Spinfire Pro 2. It's an excellent product that's unlikely to disappoint, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it since day one. However, starting at $23.99, it's not inexpensive, so when you pay that kind of money, you expect excellent performance and reliability. Throughout the rest of this video, I'll share why it's a top pick for me and detail everything you need to know if you're considering purchasing one. The basic premise of all ball machines is the same. However, 5 areas stood out to me when selecting the Spinfire Pro 2. First, it has whisper quiet internal oscillation. I often play at public courts, so out of courtesy, I wanted a machine that wouldn't disrupt nearby players, and this machine fits the bill. It's not perfectly silent, but nearly undetectable unless you're standing right next to it. Here's a sample clip of the noise it makes. Plus, I like how the internal oscillation masks feed direction, which helps keep you guessing when setting the machine to fire at random locations. Next up, it's drop-dead simple to use. You turn it on, set the interval, speed, spin, and vertical height to your taste, and you're ready to roll. It's also compact and easy to transport. Like most people, I travel to play tennis and need to bring my machine, which means the lighter and easier to transport the better. The machine weighs only 40 pounds, plus an extra 6 with the lithium battery. I opted for the internal battery, but to keep weight down, you can choose an external battery option if you'd like. The Spinfire Pro 2 also includes a lightweight physical remote at no extra charge, which is clutch. Once I fill up the ball hopper, I don't want to run back and forth to the other side of the court to adjust settings. It's a pain and a waste of time. Spinfire includes a lightweight and intuitive remote with all the necessary controls. Most importantly, it fits in my pocket and doesn't bother me while playing. Finally, I won't outgrow it. With speeds ranging from 20 to 80 miles per hour, the Spinfire Pro 2 is highly versatile, allowing you to practice at lower and higher speeds, which was important to ensure I wouldn't get bored with the machine while offering the level of play I desired. When I first started using the Spinfire in 2020, its biggest downside was that it didn't offer programmable drills. But I still chose the machine anyway based on the reasons we just covered. However, they've recently released an incredibly powerful app for your phone and watch to control the machine and program drills, so I'm excited to share that with you as well. But before we do that, I'll give you a quick rundown of how the machine works and its built-in drills. Setting up the Spinfire Pro 2 is a breeze. To start, position it directly behind the baseline center mark in the middle of the court. Next, remove the ball hopper, flip it upside down, and snap it into place. Then fill it with balls and power the machine on. Once powered on, adjust the interval, speed, spin, elevation, and horizontal placement to your taste. Then hit your remote's feed button to start firing balls. When you're ready for a break, you can hit the feed button again on the remote to stop the machine from feeding. You can also sleep the machine to save battery and safely pick up balls without the risk of a ball firing from the machine while walking in front of it. The Spinfire Pro 2 has a collection of essential drills for practice, which you can activate with the remote or app. Let's walk through those together. The first is a single line drill, where the machine repeatedly feeds balls in a predetermined path. Although the most basic, I use this drill more than any other purely for repetition. The single line with vertical random drill allows you to set a single predetermined path for the ball to feed, while randomly varying the depth to shorter and deeper balls. Activating the horizontal random drill will feed balls to a fixed depth while randomly firing the ball to different locations along the baseline. You can set the drill to narrow, medium, or wide, varying how far you move from side to side. For even more variety, you can activate the horizontal and vertical random drills simultaneously, and balls will feed randomly side to side at varying depths. Once again, you can set the feed to narrow, medium, or wide within this drill. With the 2-line drill, the machine will predictably feed balls from side to side, allowing you to hit forehands and backhands one after the other. You can also set the drill to narrow, medium, or wide, varying how far you move side to side. Finally, you can activate the 2-line drill with vertical random, which will predictably feed balls from side to side while randomly varying the depth to shorter and deeper balls. It's worth noting that all of these drills can be used with other types of shots, such as volleys, so there's a lot of variation to explore. One of the most exciting new developments for the Spinfire Pro 2 is the iOS and Android apps, which also includes an app for wearables like the Apple Watch. As you'd expect, the app can serve as a remote, but it's more intelligent than the standard physical remote. Here's how it works. To start hitting with the machine, select your desired speed and spin. Then specify your preferred location on the court map, and the app will handle the elevation and horizontal settings, which you'd have to set manually with the physical remote if you weren't using the app, and is a huge time-saving bonus for dialing in your shots. Of course, you can tap the manual mode button if you'd like to edit the elevation and horizontal settings. I also love how the court map is dynamic. For example, if you set the speed too low, the available shots toward the baseline will deactivate, because the machine can't hit those targets. You can also activate the vertical and horizontal random and 2-line drills from the app. However, the real power of the Spinfire app comes with its programmable features, allowing you to customize a hitting routine to your exact needs. Select the hamburger menu or the purple circle with 3 lines from the Your Drills section to get started. Then select Add Manual Drill. Start by renaming the drill to something that accurately describes it. Then tap on shot number 1 to customize it. From here, you can set your speed and spin, then select a location on the court and specify an interval or a delay between this and the next shot. Once specified, you can hit the plus icon to add your next shot in the series. I'll change the second shot to a backhand by selecting that location on the court, but I'll keep all the settings the same. Next, I'll add a shorter forehand approach shot with a brief delay, because I want to end with a volley which would come quickly during real play. For my last shot, I'll set the machine to feed a backhand volley, and I'll set a longer delay, which gives me time to reset and replay the drill. To store the drill, hit the save icon in the top right. Once saved, you can activate the drill from the app on your phone or your watch. I'll activate it from my watch to test out the drill, and here's how it played out on the court for me. The drill starts with a forehand, moves to a backhand, then transitions to a forehand approach shot, before closing things out with a backhand volley. Taking things to the next level, the Spinfire app's latest edition of AI automatically converts any prompt you type or speak to a drill. Let's give it a try. From the Your Drills menu, select the hamburger menu, then select AI-generated drills. Set your desired difficulty level and pause length at the end of the drill. Then select the text box and type or hit the microphone icon and speak your prompt. 5-shot ground stroke rally with Rafael Nadal. Once finished, you can tap the drill's pencil icon to explore the shots it created and edit if necessary. Here's how the drill played out for me. The drill starts with a wide backhand, moves cross court to a forehand, then transitions to another backhand, before quickly repeating that backhand, then ends with a wide forehand. Overall, Spinfire's app is incredibly powerful and completely resets the bar for what players should expect from a ball machine. Best of all, it's included with your purchase at no extra charge. One of the most common questions I get about the Spinfire Pro 2 and ball machines in general is whether you can use regular balls. Although you can, I'd strongly recommend against it because they're not designed to hold up to the beating the throwing wheels will put on them. Instead, you'll want to use pressureless balls, which are resilient with durable felt, offering better overall performance, and despite their higher upfront cost, will save you money in the long run. In the US and Canada, you can purchase Spinfire's set point balls, which are excellent. As with most pressureless balls, these are a bit firmer and less lively than a traditional nitrogen-filled ball, but provide excellent long-lasting performance that's a cut above the budget options. Spinfire also offers their touch balls internationally, which has a softer feel. I've used both, and it's hard to go wrong with either. If you'd like to explore all of my top picks for pressureless balls, be sure to check out my article on the topic, which I've linked above. I won't spend too much time on features and specs, which Spinfire does an excellent job highlighting on their website, but I did want to provide some high-level thoughts that might be useful. As far as oscillation goes, the Spinfire Pro 2 offers all of the directional targeting you could want on a machine, and best of all, it's electronic, so there's no manual adjusting required. The speeds are sufficient for players of all levels, and 80 miles per hour is more than enough heat, while on the low end it's perfect for kids. For the feed rate, 2 seconds is rapid fire and will keep you on your toes, while a 15-second delay can give you a solid break between shots or programmable drills. The machine can throw varying levels of topspin, backspin, or neutral feeds, with the highest settings being super aggressive. It also offers a dynamic elevation range for various low to high angles, including overheads. Regarding ball capacity, it's ideal and gives you more than enough practice between pickups, even for an instructor with multiple students. As for playtime, it's more than sufficient, allowing you to get several hitting sessions in before having to recharge. Although it's not the lightest machine out there, it's manageable, so I don't expect this to be an issue for most players. Plus, once it's on the ground, the wheels offer buttery smooth transportation to and from the court. Having used the Spinfire Pro 2 for a few years, I've developed a handful of tips to help you get the most out of the machine. Although adjusting the machine's setting for each stroke you practice is easy, I'd encourage you to program some basic drills to save time. As a starting point, I recommend setting up several drills for practicing core strokes, including ground strokes, volleys, approach shots, overheads, and returns. That way, you can easily start practicing any stroke at a moment's notice without fumbling around or having to remember settings, saving you a lot of time in the long run. Out of the box, the Spinfire Pro 2 isn't equipped to feed aggressive serves because it sits low to the ground. However, adding a simple utility cart to the mix is all you need to make it happen. I purchased a basic Husky utility cart, placed the machine on top, positioned the cart by the service line, and then adjusted my settings until the ball is fired accurately into the service box. It works like a charm and is an excellent upgrade. Last but not least, I'd encourage you to take the plunge if you're on the fence about upgrading to the lithium battery. Here's a comparison chart for the standard sealed lead acid and lithium battery. From my standpoint, the main reasons to upgrade are that it's half the weight, has a significantly longer lifespan, and requires less maintenance. SLA batteries need to be charged regularly, even if you're not using the machine to maximize their life. But lithium batteries don't require this ongoing maintenance. Plus, you also benefit from longer run times and an extended warranty. Yes, you'll spend a bit more up front, but those costs will easily be recouped over the life of the machine, as the battery will last significantly longer. If you like this video, you might enjoy 5 Point Friday, a weekly recap of the 5 most interesting things I dig up in tennis. To sign up, head on over to TennisCompanion and create a free account. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.